Like, you have to climb around this? I don't know. I mean, slip right here, and that's game over, man. It is getting slick.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about.
Parts coming up right up here. Harrington's View, yeah. We're basically on top of Bolton Mountain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what are we seeing in the background?
I don't need you.
It's Mount Mansfield.
This is what's happening on the news, man. People are force feeding it into the ears, and then they just spit it back out.
Here's your teleprompter.
Yeah. We're gonna summit Mount Mansfield tomorrow. Yeah, it's really cool.
11.5 miles away from it.
We're not that far.
We got 8.5 miles to camp. We're 3.5 miles up.
This is what I had to deal with backpacking with Dad.
I'm sorry if I ruined your
That's gold.
What's going on, everybody? Justin here, and I've got a fun one for you this week. I recently did a 3-day backpacking trip in the Green Mountains of Vermont on the Long Trail with some YouTubing buddies, and it was a ton of fun. So let's introduce you to the crew. Starting out, we have a familiar face to the channel, Mr. Backpacking with Jason. Sir.
Woo! Yeah!
And new to the channel is my newfound friend, Miyagi. Miyagi on the trail. And introducing to the channel is Jeremiah Stringer of YouTube fame, Jeremiah Stringer Hikes. We also have a special guest hiking in to meet us, and he does not like hiking. He hates it, in fact. We'll get back to him in a bit. So there's the players for this week's game, and I hope you enjoy this video because this was a ton of fun. Let's get to it. My adventure starts with a 3.5-hour drive through Vermont, which brings me to the Stowe Inn, our meeting hub for this adventure. After some pizza, beers, and good laughs, it's time for bed. We are at Beaver Meadow Parking, and we're doing the car spot, and now we're going to be heading to the Notch Road. Right out of the gate, we face a stiff climb of 864 feet and 1 mile on the old Long Trail. This is our gateway to the Long Trail. All right, car spots are done, and we're on the trail, the Long Trail. We're spending the weekend on the Long Trail. We're going to go from the Notch Road to Beaver Meadow Road. It's about a 26-mile hike with roughly 9,000 feet of elevation gain, a little bit more actually. And it's going to take us right up and over Vermont's highest point, Mount Mansfield. This should be fun. Today we have 11.7 miles to hike. And the weather's going to be nice. Might get a little bit hot. And that's okay because I'm on the trail for the weekend with some good dudes. After 3.2 miles and 1,600 feet of climbing, we arrive at Harrington's View.
Oh my goodness. Here we go. Yes. Here we go. We're about to get our first view. Yeah. Look at how happy.
Check out that view right there, huh? Yeah.
That's Mount Mansfield. That's
Mount Mansfield right there.
Now he's New Hampshire.
We're gonna be up there tomorrow.
oh, there I go.
Sorry.
Getting some juicy.
After an enjoyable visit to Harrington's View, it's onward and upward. We're going to take a little break and have a little snack at the upcoming view.
Look over there. Something scurrying around. See ya?
It's the Squatch.
It was on a tree.
It is really nice up here. A group hike is not a group hike at all without a prankster afoot. There should be at least one in every crowd, and Miyagi fits the bill.
Go visit Miyagi on the Trail. YouTube. Check it out.
Don't you have like 5 or 6 sisters and brothers?
Well, only, here's the thing. I'm the full Miyagi,
What?
What happened?
remember when we put the bell on Miyagi's backpack and he was a sore loser about it? And he was like pouting about it. Here he does this kind of stuff. But I don't know what it's tied with, so if it's mine, I don't want to cut it. I got my pocket knife right here.
Probably gonna have to take off your backpack a bit. That's not that good.
Oh,
It's one of the fancy knots.
oh, it's probably just an overhand knot. That's it. Is there another one?
I was hoping you wouldn't see that.
There's only two, trust me.
Let's do that in the quick way. Just break it.
That was fun. Well done.
Well played.
How long have those been tied on there?
I don't know, maybe the whole time.
What's up? Bolton Mountain.
Bolton
First
Mountain.
summit of the trip.
How high are we?
3,725.
That's real high.
Yep.
Fresh water.
Beautiful day, man. Be outdoors.
This is almost done. So I just got some water at that little flowing brook, that little trickle of water, and I'm gonna filter it down here at this little cabin.
Yeah, dude. I mean, my goodness. Look at that view, dude. That's awesome.
This would be one heck of a spot to camp.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
How you doing so far, man?
Good, dude.
Yeah.
I knew the hills would be pretty tough going up and down. I've seen the elevation. I was like, you know, it'd be a tough trip. I could compare it to maybe like the Smokies or something, going up and down a lot. If you're in part of the woods I'm at, in Kentucky, Tennessee area. But scenery, off the charts. Beautiful mountains. Good day to be outdoors.
All right, we just had a good break at the Puffer Shelter. What an awesome little shelter. That would be a cool place to camp. An awesome view. Now we're just making our way down the mountain, and we've got about 5.5 more miles to go to camp. Been an awesome hike so far. It's really nice out here. Seems I've forgotten over the years how cool the Green Mountains are. Really nice mountains, good trails, rugged. Who wears short shorts?
I wear short shorts. Look out. Oh. Look out below.
Oh yeah. Got crop dusted.
It's awesome, man.
It's been fun. This section of trail is pretty rugged. We've got about 2.5 miles left to camp. We're moving pretty good now. We're picking away at our last mile for the day, and we will be arriving at camp. We've arrived.
Some of my favorites, honestly. It's cool.
Check this out, guys. Kyle from Kyle Hates Hiking
Of course, I'm drinking the Busch Light.
hiked up these beers. Pretty solid.
It's supposed to go on your collar, and then the wire runs under your shirt. You just clip it.
If you want to come and kick him in the balls at any point, I'll hold him for you. Oh, it's not. Does she swim too?
Last night I slept in the Lanshan Pro 1, my Nemo Tensor, and Get Out Gear quilt. And I slept like a baby.
My fault. Good idea.
Got it. I think it's safe to say last night we all had some fun. There's the boys over there. Jeremiah, he's picking up his hammock over there. And Kyle, he's still sleeping. Good times last night. Thank you to Kyle for bringing those beers. He brought up 18 beers last night, cold beers. Hiked them in for us. It was amazing. Such a welcomed sight and an amazing gesture. Thank you, Kyle. And now I'm going to eat some breakfast, pack up, and we're going to get to hitting this trail. See if we can't get up to Mansfield today. Hopefully the weather holds out for us. It got really breezy last night, and apparently around noonish today we've got a 40 to 50% chance of rain. So fingers crossed, we'll see how that holds out, and we could be in for a wet afternoon.
But we'll see how it goes. Heading on the long trail, heading across the chin, the forehead, all of that. Head up to the visitor center. Let's rock and roll, baby.
We gotta climb today.
Yeah, it's a lot of climbing.
A lot of climbing yesterday.
Yeah, it was a good warm-up for today.
Good warm up for today.
We're back on trail. We're looking at about a 10-mile hike today. Got a good climb today, which is following a good climb yesterday. We gained about 3,000 feet of elevation gain yesterday, so that felt good. But we've got about 6,000 more to go. 0.8 miles, gonna get some views.
Hey down there.
Hey, what's going on up there?
You see up my shorts?
Not yet, but
All right.
is the air thinner up there?
It's kind of hard to breathe, I'm not gonna lie.
This is what we came up here for. Yeah.
That is awesome.
First real view of the day.
That is worth the climb.
For morning views. Hello, Miyagi and Justin.
Like, you have to climb around this? I don't know. I mean, slip right here, and that's game over, man. There she is. Right on time.
That was fun. That was fun. That reminds me of my mountains back home.
That's gnarly, dude.
Yeah.
That's a little aggressive.
That was good.
Points.
A little aggressive.
A little aggressive and some points.
That's the good stuff.
If you don't like scrambling rocks, I wouldn't do it.
Yeah,
If you're
that's
afraid of heights.
that's solid advice.
Yeah, afraid of heights or anything like this.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah.
no-go.
Steer clear.
Yeah, maybe.
Woo!
Yeah!
Yeah.
Yes, that's what it's about, man.
Yeah,
absolutely. Jeremiah's the one kind of wanted to come back out here.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, it's all it.
Halfway to the top.
It is awesome up here.
Yeah. Pretty epic.
We are about to get blasted with some wind. Heading right up into it. Mansfield is in the clouds. The wind is hammering.
Oh, what do y'all eat?
Hola, amigos.
What's happening?
This will have 3 miles on the day.
It's Jeremiah Stringer right there, moving.
Geological survey.
We are in the clouds.
Awesome.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. And we kind of lost in the clouds here.
Woo!
There's my homies right there.
It is getting slick.
Yeah. That's what I'm worried about.
Parts are coming up right up here.
So far it's been raining just enough to make the rocks slippery. So we got caught in some pretty heavy rain coming down Mansfield, and we decided to take shelter at the Taft Lodge, and it rained for hours and hours. The storm was supposed to blow out by 2, and it got hung up on Mansfield and just poured on us. And now it's too late to continue on to do what we want to do, so we're just going to stay here. Hey, good morning guys. Up and at 'em. I'm getting ready to have some breakfast. I slept pretty well last night despite being in a lodge. I was really glad that lodge was there because it was pouring yesterday, but a lodge is not exactly my idea of camping. The snoring. So we made the best out of it. We had a pretty good time. We met some cool people. Now it's morning. We're packed up and getting ready to go, but before we do that, I'm having some breakfast. It's time to get my chow on. Granola and powdered milk. That's what's on the menu. Delicious. Might not look like much, but that's really good. We definitely didn't end up where we wanted to yesterday. And sometimes that's just how it happens. That's the trail life. You roll with it. Still a good time hanging out with cool people. I had fun. This is a really cool boardwalk out here. They put some time into this. We're making our way towards Sterling Pond, doing that final climb. And we were joined by Kyle. So that's pretty cool. Kyle's actually been helping us out quite a bit on this trip. He hiked us in beers for the first night, which was really cool. And today he's going to hook us up with the car spot. A few of us are gonna hop in the car with Kyle, go get some cars, and do the old car shuffle. Then we're heading out to get some food. Yeah. Food. I'm hungry. It's not every day a shuttle driver comes out to meet you on the trail. So that's really cool.
Not for much longer.
Yeah.
About 0.1.
That's it, guys. We made it. We're alive. Nobody got hurt. Nobody's injured. We're at the end of the trail. All is well. The adventure is over, but there's still more fun to be had. We're gonna go out and get something to eat. We're all hungry, starving, stinky men that just got off trail. So we're gonna go take some little restaurant over, stink it out, eat their good food, and say our goodbyes. These trips, they're always fun, they're always a blast, and there's always a little sense of bummer when it's over. You know, the inevitable descent into reality, and here it comes. Thanks for joining me, guys. I hope you enjoyed this adventure. Do me a solid and go check out all those other guys that I hung out with, because they're making awesome videos and they're good, solid people. So much appreciated. Oh, and one more thing. If you like this adventure and the content that you saw in this video, do me a favor and hit that like button and consider subscribing to the channel. That would really help me out and I'd appreciate it a lot. I appreciate your support. I'll talk to you next time. Peace.